Nintendo. Oh, yeah, it's working. Okay. Let's, who's your favorite? Mario, Luigi, Baby Mario, Baby Luigi. Oh, my cat just jumped on the keyboard. Thankfully, nothing went wrong. Alright. So chat warned me that this section is kind of garbage. So I guess let's find out. This must be the gate to Star Shrine the Kobold Star spoke about. Pilgrims and wanderers, what is it you seek in this sanctified place? Beyond this gate lies the sacred realm of stars, keepers of light. Those judged unworthy or without purpose will not be allowed to enter. Stop! No words of explanation will be necessary. All that I require is an appraisal of your worth. Such is the entry key. You will step forward, Red Man of Mustache. Stand before me. Speak no words. Open your heart. Yes. I see. Oh, what? Impossible. Amazing. Well. Red Man of Mustache. You are true and courageous. Your heart is filled with virtue and concern for your brother. I do recommend you watch your diet, however, for it is filled with much Alfredo sauce. You should especially cut down on carbonara, though it will be hard, for that is very tasty. If you curb your appetite, do some light cardio work and continue to ward your brother, you will no doubt grow to be a figure of immense popularity, yet not grow an immense belly. I deem you most worthy to pass this gate and recommend Putanska. That stuff is great. Now, Green Man of Mustache. Well, oh my, huh? Eh, what? Whoa, ew, shocking. What was that? Ew. Time to start the trend of stars being a dick to Luigi. Green Man of Mustache. You. Good luck out there. What is that? You crave more? I could be more direct, but everyone would hear. Would you be sure you wish for this to be? The secrets of your heart would be revealed. That odd incident, and that other thing as well. Then I shall whisper. Psst, 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 psst. Is the odd incident the peach dress thing? Is this implying trans Luigi time? As for the little ones, I know their hearts are innocent, so they may pass unhindered. This means that most of you are worthy of my admittance. However, the Green Man of Mustache is questionable. His heart is muddled with certain questionable things. Damn! Stardor's a transphobe. Who knows what trials the road ahead may bring? You may find yourselves tested like never before. Yet the Green Man of Mustache weeps and worries like a child, fearful. It is embarrassing. I cannot allow one who so bemoans his fate to pass through this gate. It is the most unfortunate, but you may not proceed. Please calm yourselves. I will summarize your position if you are calm. There are 3 options open to you at this time. First is to give up and return home to a dinner of healthy pasta puttana. The second is to leave the Green Man of Mustache behind and proceed without him. The third is to search out and strike the aura block wherever it may be hidden. Which of these 3 roads you choose to follow is up to you. Your hearts are your guides. What you may be wondering is the ominous aurora block? Prepare for enlightenment. It is a rare block. Its presence has long been celebrated by denizens of the Star Realm. And that is an important thing, for if you are able to find the aurora block and strike it, I will acknowledge the Green Man of Mustache's courage and cooperative spirit, and then your entire company shall be judged worthy and allowed free passage into the realm. Fare you well. We have to cancel the star. We have to cancel the star.
Okay.
Yo, speaking of really weird transphobes, I got the funniest, weirdest comment on my Setsuna solo April Fool's video, right? Because Setsuna solo April Fool's was the Ice Rider April Fool's video. How dare you say that that is not a courageous jump? Fuck. I fucked it up. Oh, okay. I fucked it up. Extra fucked. Oh, Bowser hands? Okay. We will... 1-up mushroom Mario. I gotta get back in the groove. Hold on. I gotta get back in the groove and then I can tell you about the fucking bizarro weirdo comment I got. There we go. Okay. Ooh, and we get our 1-up back. Okay. Easy. Easy. Okay, so, it was on the Setsuna solo video. I did a Setsuna solo video for, April Fool's on Ice Rider, which was actually just a playthrough of I Am Setsuna, or at least a partial playthrough. I didn't like the game enough to, actually finish it. That's irrelevant. What's relevant is the thumbnail was just Setsuna's Meet the Heroes art interposed on the trans flag. Because I wanted to do a low effort thumbnail because low effort April Fool's video, right? And of course this upset someone. So they commented, if your dad was like you, you wouldn't have been born. Which I don't know what I'm supposed to, like, am I supposed to be upset? Surprised? I don't know what the intended response was. Like, they obviously wanted a negative reaction from me. I think it just highlights that transphobes are fucking stupid, more than anything. Because I genuinely don't know what that was supposed to mean. I just replied with, like, I'm glad my dad didn't like Fire Emblem then. But I have to assume it had to do with, like, the trans stuff, right? And the idea that, you know, not even entirely accurate idea that trans people can't have children. Like, there's, you know, I mean, first off, you don't need to get, like, any sort of, genital reassignment stuff in order to be trans. Do we just box here? We just box here, I think. Come on, throw him to Luigi so we can baby up. I don't think any of those died. Fuck a duck. In egg we trust, in egg we trust. We gotta egg it, we gotta egg it. I shouldn't have trusted. Oh, the timing for these boxes is fucked. The timing for those is different from the other boxes. What if we do the duplicate mushroom? I just joined the stream to a discussion of genital. No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Let's go. Yeah, let's go copy flower. I hit Y! Oh no. Oh no. Okay. What up, Mushroom Mario? Trans women can also leave sperm. Yeah, if you could leave sperm, you know, you don't need to, like, you don't need to. I guess I should clarify that, like, not all trans people choose to get. Okay, we killed two of them. Okay, we got it. The timing is just weird. But yeah, not all trans people choose to get, like, what is commonly referred to as bottom surgery. Plenty of trans people have kids. I just don't want kids. And I did get what is commonly referred to as bottom surgery. I got a vaginoplasty, right? Because that was what I wanted. Oh, he was going for Mario. I assumed Luigi. This is not good. This is not good. I don't know the dodging for this guy. We gotta juggle him? Oh my god, this is actual trash. I was referring to just in case of genital change. Yeah, just a normal Mario and Luigi discussion. No, I got you. I just felt like I needed to, also, Luigi should eat some mushrooms. Mario doesn't need anything because he dies in one hit to everything anyway. But Luigi is our tank. Trampolinis. Babies. Do we actually need the babies over here? Is, I guess, the question. And it looks like the answer is no. Oh, shit. It looks like the answer is no, which makes this a little bit easier. We gotta follow these lines of stars, though. There's items over here, right? The head at the top means Mario, but he went for Mario despite it being head at the bottom, so that's not even correct. Because I assumed it was Luigi because it was head on the bottom and Luigi's on the bottom of the screen. but he killed Mario with his head on the bottom one. So, like, I'm sorry to say it, but that's just, you're spreading misinformation on the internet, which, as we all know, is the primary sin of Fire Emblem. I do hate that word, misinformation. Mostly because Fire Emblem players, it's that fucking, that meme, like, we're putting this on the shelf until you show us that you can use it. Fire Emblem players need to prove that they know what the word misinformation means. I made a survey to that effect about, like, can you identify the misinformation? And so many people just think misinformation means I have a different opinion than you about this. To the extent that I included some pieces of actual misinformation. And they were not flagged as such by the Fire Emblem community. I was gonna make a video on it last December, but I had too many big projects and I got burnt out. And it was the least interesting of them, partially because I think it would just serve to make people mad. But it makes me mad.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
God, I'm not on my game today. Okay, we got one dead. Two dead. Okay, we got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. To bring back Satsuna Transphobe, I don't understand if what the game that commenter is playing, I don't live in the timeline, I live in this timeline. I don't understand the what if game. Yeah. No, I see what you mean. Also, like, so here's the thing, right? And this might be like a little existential. This isn't, I want, before I make this comment, like, I want to be clear that I'm not like depressed or suicidal or anything. Great way to open, right? But I think it's worth noting, like, if I had not been born, I literally wouldn't care because I wouldn't exist, right? Like, that's the sort of... It feels like a weird, like... The weird sort of anti-abortion arguments that people make of, like, you know, what if you had been aborted? And it's like, I don't know, I wouldn't fucking give a shit because I quite literally couldn't because I wouldn't exist, right? Like... What is the you know, what is the end game there? Like, oh, I would be sad that I don't exist? Literally couldn't. Or anti-euthanasia? Well, I guess I should ask, I'm fairly certain by euthanasia you mean like... Like people choosing euthanasia instead of like dying painfully from a fatal disease, right? As opposed to, we're not making pro-eugenics arguments, right? I'm assuming anyone who would be watching my content is not, but you know, I want to make sure. Yes, okay, good. I've been fucking ambushed by it before. I've had a couple actually of friends out themselves as being pro-euthanasia, but only when it comes to good reasons, such as eliminating certain illnesses. Don't ask them what those illnesses are, you know, speaking as a person with autism. Speaking as a person with OCD, speaking as a person with generalized anxiety disorder, you know. Fucking wild, right? I could copy and paste the Leonardo death quote in here. What's the Leonardo death quote? Y'all, you want to know the most, like, philosophically hard comment that I saw? A comment that I was like, damn, that's so deep. On another person's YouTube video, on Door Monster, she recently made a video about, character deaths, right, in writing? Really good video. I'm gonna cite it in my CC review because I think she sort of put into words a lot of the things that I was feeling about why I didn't like that game's casual killing of a bunch of characters, right? But the comment that I saw that made me think, like, damn, that's fucking deep, is it was talking about the idea of tragic sacrifices and how the characters who do tragic sacrifices don't know how the story ends. Like the self-sacrifice characters or whatever, they don't know how the story ends. They can never know if their sacrifice was actually worth it or not. And it was one of those, damn, I'm 14 and this is philosophical moments. But it, like, I don't know, it felt like it was getting at something. How is it that people are born only to die so swiftly? Y'all, I've been thinking about death a lot. I mean, we're all gonna die eventually. Isn't that what Gunter says? Or is that Frederick? One of them has that as the crit quote. We all die eventually. Or maybe that's Vander. It's one of the old man gamings. And riddle me this, Star Door. If Luigi sucks so bad, how come there's L blocks in your sanctuary that only he can activate? Get fucked, loser. The Aaron death quote is so sad. The saddest part about Aaron's death quote is in chapter 2, it's a game over. Yes, that is it. Very impressive. That is the Aurora block. You've done well to find it. Now, Green Man of Mustache, strike the block that I may witness your deed and deem you worthy despite your flaws. Oh, fuck off, you dickhead. He's controlling the block, isn't he? He's gaslighting the shit out of Luigi. No, 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 that will not do. Your insincerity sickens me. Approach me this instant. Are you listening to me, Green Man and Mustache? For you should listen well. It was not due to your efforts alone that this block was brought here, was it? Who is responsible for this achievement, Who is it that made this possible? Select your answer from the following 3 choices. Babies. You honestly believe this to be true? Think before speaking. Do I have to pick Mario? Get serious. Oh, there's no correct answer. Fuck off! Holy shit. What else could it be? How could you fail to know the correct answer? It's inconceivable. It is deplorable. What did I tell you to choose from only 3 responses? What do you mean? There were not 4 to choose from? You lie. It is the very tendency to falsify and edit facts that gets you. Oh, he is literally gaslighting. I thought chat was exaggerating when they said the door gaslights Luigi. He is literally gaslighting Luigi. Holy shit.
Oh no.
Surely you realize your progress is a testament to teamwork, that it's a group effort? I know you do, and yet you refuse to pick the correct answer for everyone, and then you lie. I am appalled. If you continue thusly, your fate is sealed. You spend your words in loneliness. Mark my words. Sorry, this is like actually fucked up. Literally gatekeeping 2, Luigi phobic door, gatekeep, gaslight, star boss. Deadass gaslighting a gatekeeper. When does the store gate start girl bossing? I don't think he will, he's transphobic. I beg your pardon, you imply that I am lying? You mean to say that Luigi has done nothing wrong? Get him, baby Mario! Get him, baby Mario! Hammer the fucking door! Incredible. All of you are truly amazing. You are the best siblings ever. Come, Green Man and Mustache, you need weep no more. Rise and face me. It was all merely a test of my devising. Fuck off with your test bullshit. Red Man of Mustache, for the sake of your brother, you went in search of the Aurora Block. You endured hardships and supported your sibling. Your feelings for your brother are genuine. What grand older brother. I am quite moved. Green Man of Mustache, for all that I have forced you to endure, forgive me. You see, I know the truth. Your heart is like a gemstone, multifaceted and beautiful. I see how it sparkles. There are places that need polishing, but you are vital to your companions. You must march bravely on. You have my undying support. You may all pass. I will not hinder you. Now, Green Man and Mustache, please strike the block with all of your newfound grace. No, I don't think I fucking want to. A fine jump. Oh, and by the way, the Aurora Block, it can alter the shape to match the size of the heart of one who strikes it. Oh, fuck off! Squished by the gay block. He got caught in a lie and had to pivot. Without further delay, let the gate be opened. May the road ahead bring you much happiness. Fuck off, gate. It's like actually a little bit frustrating. As someone who's been, like gaslit multiple times in relationships, that door can go fuck itself. Mario's gain entrance to the Star Shrine. The Cobalt Star is right before your eyes. Head into the shrine. Pancake Adult, the fusion to end all fusions. He got squished by the gay block. I'm biased because I like this area's vibes. It does have cool vibes. We're in the Star Sanctuary now. Oh boy. Wait, this map screen is bringing up PTSD. Oh, is this the area chat warned me about? I feel like I just had my fucking Vietnam flashbacks with this map screen. There's some bullshit about to happen, isn't there? This is the part. Okay, we gotta link all those colors, don't we? The red, the purple. Oh, we're gonna have to do like backtracking, right? You can't turn on multiple lights at the same time, right? Okay, so the red is in that little... What is... I don't understand that. Oh, I get it. I see. Okay. If I'm getting this correctly, it's like that, right? Yeah, okay. There we go. You gotta go in the cave. Yep. I think chat's on like a 10-second delay. So this will connect the reds. And then we gotta go do a whole other puzzle. Yeah, we gotta fucking... This is like Backtrack City. It's obnoxious. So then this, we're gonna get what? Fucking blue, green. All right, let's go get green. Chat, I might be on a 10-second delay. Yeah, no, I have it that way on purpose because it stops the stream from being like laggy as shit. This is arguably the worst section of the game, not even for difficulty. This is a TTYD Chapter 4 or Chapter 7 archetype. Like, why do we have to constantly backtrack in Mario RPGs? What is that? What was that choice? Wiki Gatcha. Oh, whoops, I read my own pin message by accident. I adore Partners in Times and its vibes. I'm horrifically biased, though. I mean, this is definitely like the awkward middle child of, okay, chat, I want to actually see if this is like a thing people feel or if it's just me. I feel like the Mario and Luigi games are kind of in two distinct trilogies. Like, there's 6 of them, but I don't really think of them as a series of 6. I think of it as 2 different trilogies. You've got the trilogy of GBA and DS, and then you've got 3DS and Brothership. Am I the only one who thinks that way, or is that like a normal way of thinking? Because I've also only played the first trilogy, which might be why I sort of divide them in that way, but I feel like that's a thing, right? And if that is a thing, this is sort of the awkward middle child of the first trilogy. It could also be that trilogies are just like a neat way to divide things. I think people see it that way. Okay. As long as it's not just me. It might not be everyone, but as long as it's like, you know, there's a group that thinks that way. It also might be somewhat by the way that the Paper Mario games are viewed as 2 separate trilogies, although I disagree with that notion. I do disagree with the Paper Mario games being seen as 2 trilogies, mostly because I think people divide them into the good trilogy and the bad trilogy, where the bad trilogy is Origami King, Sticker Star, and Color Splash, right?
Let's go.
But I think Super's bad. I think Super's awful. And I'm tired of people pretending that Super's not bad. By which I mean having a different opinion than me. They're lying! They're spreading Fire Emblem misinformation! Just one. Go for Luigi. Go for Luigi. Oh no, reinforcements! Fuck. It's unfair to, I think it's fair to split Paper Mario after Super as well, because Sticker Star is when they stopped having unique Toad Koopa Goomba designs, and Bowser became silent. So I'm going to pretend I didn't read it so I can keep having my, so I can keep having my biased opinion. Nah, though, that's fair, that's fair. There is the noticeable shift. There's been a Super Paper Mario Redemption arc that I am against. What do you mean, oh no? I succeeded. Oh my god. Mario, why'd you do that to me? Are we discussing the Paper Mario games? We are. You're a super hater, right? I know you like Sticker Star, but at least tell me you're on the same side with me about my Super Paper Mario hate campaign. I'm a Super Paper Mario hater. Hell yeah, that's why you're a mod. It's the qualification. It's the qualification. Super Paper Mario slander is required. I mean, it's not slander if it's true. Here's the thing, right? I think Super Paper Mario is undergoing the same sort of redemption arc that the Star Wars prequels are, in that people are going way too fucking far with it, and it is, Did you know fucking Star Wars Episode 3 has, like, an absurdly high letterbox score? I think it's 4.0 on a scale of 1 to 5. It's higher rated than fucking Uncut Gems. Wait, hold on. I have the full list. Hold on. I have to fucking complain about cinema because I'm mad. I'm mad. Fucking letterbox ass moment. Here's a list of movies that fucking Star Wars Episode 3 has a higher letterbox rating than. A Few Good Men. American Psycho! Oh, I'm already fucking mad. It's higher rated than American Psycho. Annie Ha, Apollo 13, Boyhood, Boys in the Hood, Breathless, Carol, Casino Royale, Catch Me If You Can, Die Hard, Dune, E.T., Ex Machina, Eyes Wide Shut, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which is bad, so I don't care, Finding Nemo, Frances Ha, Hannah and Her Sisters, Her, Hero, High Noon, His Girl Friday, Jaws? It's rated higher than fucking Jaws? Killers of the Flower Moon, good, fuck that film. Lady Bird, Master and Commander, Minority Report, Mission Impossible Fallout, Moonrise Kingdom, Oh Brother Where Art Thou, Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, Poor Things, Punch Drunk Love, The Big Sleep, The Blues Brothers, The Favorite, The Maltese Falcon, The Manchurian Candidate, The Social Network, The Terminator, The Wizard of Oz, Titanic, Toy Story 2, Uncut Gems, West Side Story, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. How the fuck is Star Wars Episode 3 rated higher than all of those films? It's worse than most of them. Pirates of the Caribbean mentioned I like those movies. I liked the first one. I mean, I liked the first 3 when I saw them as a kid, but I think only Black Pearl holds up as an adult. Have you considered all of those movies are bad? Saying Uncut Gems is bad should be a bannable offense. It's not, but it should be. Feast your opticals. I do believe that's a Cobalt Star Shard. It will bring us to a total of 4 shards, won't it? We must retrieve it. I'm glad no one picked Paper Mario. He's the worst of the picks. Have you considered that in Mario Kart World he has cute costumes? Mario Kart World has given the babies a redemption arc, I'll say that much. Incoming! Thank you very much for choosing Laika to travel. Have a nice day. Oh boy, I've been shaking the bushes for you guys. Open your ears and listen to this. For once, it ain't got nothing to do with scoops. Get this, I stumbled on something even bigger. It's bigger than big. It started when I fell out of that mothership and I was flying over Yoshi's Island. You see, what happened was I bounced right off of Toadbird's polka dot dome. Yep, kawump. She landed right on my noggin by boogity. And that's when it happened. Oh, my memory came back. I was holding on to this secret. It's a Cobalt Star Shard. Yep, it's one of the same Cobalt Star Shards that you've been looking for. You find all the Cobalt Star Shards, you'll be able to save the kingdom. That's what you all believe, isn't it? Oh, yeah. But even if you restore the Cobalt Star, defeating the Shroops will still be impossible. You plan on scooping up all the shards, right, Whiskas? Oh, yeah. No, don't! Don't! Hold up! You know, Toadbird, if you had explained to people that the Cobalt Star is evil, maybe this could be avoided. The Cobalt Star is attempting to communicate with us. I, of course, have programmed for translitification. Ahead, something ahead. A strong power beckons. Hurry! Sounds like we're on the correct pathway. Back to adventure. He really could have explained himself better. If only he told the truth right here, right? If you think Baby Mario is better than Mario, that's just weird. I don't know. I think Baby Mario is better than Mario. I think maybe I'm just weird, but I think I didn't until I played World, but I think now, because Baby Mario has cute costumes.
Let's go.
Oh, fuck this. We're out of here. 2 of these guys? No, thank you. Mario Kart World had very cute costumes for Baby Mario and Luigi. Oh, they need to be pancaked. Going through the pancake maze, the pancake maze! Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, we get coins. Is this just coins? Hit free badge. Oh, shit, wait! Isn't that what gives you free bros items? Alright, Luigi gets free bros items now. Until he gets hit. That was absolutely worth it. That was absolutely worth the hassle. Because Luigi can use the free items, and we just use ones that use Mario's attack, like in Egg We Trust and the Chain Chomp. Vantage. Baby Mario's last because of all the Yoshi's Island cries. That is valid and absolutely fair. Oh, there needs to be something. Oh, we gotta fucking go through that maze again! We can do it. We can do it. Nope, we getting the fuck out of here. We're getting the fuck out of here. I like how they say it every time let's go. Let's battle. Goo, let's go! It is very cute. They do a good job of making the babies cute in this one, instead of the obnoxiousness that is Yoshi's Island. Why does the Chomp have a bow? What was that? I hit B and I still got hit by the Chomp. Well, we did a decent chunk of damage. Reinforcements! Pocket Chomp. If only there was a strong AoE attack. Are you saying that I should be using the flowers instead? Would the fire flower and ice flower be good? Or is there another AoE that I don't remember? Or are you saying that the game doesn't have the AoE and that's the bad? Mix flowers. Oh shit, you're right. We have mix flowers now, don't we? No, I completely forgot. We got mixed flowers, didn't we? Yeah, so I should be using those with Luigi, right? Mixed flowers is another mashing game, right? Oh, fuck off. Oh, this is gonna be obnoxious, I can tell. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Please tell me that's not... Please tell me that's not, like, the required path. Tell me that's, like, an optional or something. And then I'm taking a wrong turn. Fuck off! Oh my god, that is required, isn't it? Oh no! Four genders, ice, bro, mix, and copy. I don't remember. I'm pressing the buttons and it's not jumping! That's the required path! No! I'm pressing the buttons and it's not going! Platforming Mario RPGs. That's why, I mean, that's why Super sucks so much, is it's all platforming in the RPG. Oh my god, this is the worst! No, fuck you. Are you fucking kidding? Hold on, hold on, hold on. No, you fuckhead! Oh, fuck this shit!
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Now I'm thrown off my game. How fast are the asteroids that they outspeed the babies? They have darting blow. Redoing the whole segment because I ran into an asteroid doing the worst fucking platforming. Are you under-leveled? Am I? I genuinely don't know what the level curve is for this area. I'm, like level 20s or something? In the 20s, I think? I'll check after this cutscene. Gotta mash through it now. My punishment for death. I think you're a bit underleveled. Is this one of those games that assumes you do a good amount of grinding? Because I don't do a good amount of grinding, because I don't like grinding. People are usually in the high 20s here. Bear in mind, Mario getting one shot is not an underleveled thing. Mario has the super pain build, where he dies a bunch. Because I'm a fake gamer, I can't action command correctly, though. Grinding is the most annoying thing about the old Mario and Luigi games. Yeah, so in my Final Fantasy retrospective, I'm currently in FF5, and that is definitely the grindiest of the Final Fantasies I've played so far, and I don't like grinding, like, I just don't. Oh, it's this fucking room. Okay, let's just kill these guys so that it's not a problem. goes up? I didn't know he went up. Alright, what if we mix flour? Oh shit! Okay, the mixed flour is really good. I did not realize that. It's weird to define grinding in Mario and Luigi.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
What are you referring to as grinding in Final Fantasy V? You get like between 1 to 4 ability points for every non-boss fight. If you want to use any of the higher tier jobs, which unfortunately, because my retrospective video is gonna be about, like, I want to dive into the mechanics, I kind of have to do high level job stuff, right? To be clear, when I say grinding, I don't mean EXP. EXP actually helps very little. It's specifically ABP that you want a decent amount of. That is slow. EXP, I have never felt like EXP would be the solution to my problems. Anytime I'm running up against a boss that I can't beat, oh, alarm, sorry. Anytime I'm running up against a boss that I can't beat, it's not because I'm under-leveled, it's because I need a different strategy, right? And I think that's really cool. However, if you want to, and you don't need to beat the game, but if you want to make the most of the job system and have a ton of different strategies available to you, you do need to grind. And you need to grind more than other Final Fantasy games require grinding. I hate these low ceilings. Yo, this platforming is so ass. I can't even do it inside the room to get a head start. What do you mean I didn't control the babies then? Oh my god, this game. This game. This game. How is this a fucking story mandatory platforming section? Fuck off! And the timing is so tight! The timing is so fucking tight! Am I doing something wrong with the platforming, or is it just like get good scrub? Like, is this a your approach is incorrect moment, or is this a get good scrub moment? That was a trap? That was a trap the whole time? Oh, I'm actually so mad right now. What do you mean that little low ceiling was a trap? What do you mean that low ceiling wasn't actually part of the platforming? Mario and Luigi partners in time. What do you mean by that? You can just jump high enough without it. I don't think needing to grind to get the most of your characters is a huge issue when it isn't necessary for beating the game. Technically, 4 is also guilty of this to a lesser extent. I think it is an issue in 5 specifically, because the selling point of 5 is you have this job system and you can mix and match components of it in ways that are cool, right? However, if you want to utilize the selling point of the game, you have to do an intense amount of grinding. And I do think that is an issue. I think if it's the selling point of the game, because, like, it's certainly not the fucking story that's the selling point of the game. Oh my god, this story is so bad. Easily the worst Final Fantasy story so far. But I think if the selling point is the job system, and engaging with the job system requires you to do a frankly absurd amount of grinding, assuming you're not using like Pixel Remaster's EXP multiplier, then I do think that's an issue. And I can compare it to later games with job systems, right? That allow you to fully explore this system without doing those intense amounts of grinding. Stuff like Final Fantasy Tactics. My go-to comparison is always Bravely Default, one of the greatest RPGs of all time. Octopath Traveler uses a different type of job system, and it is similarly doesn't require a ton of grinding. Are you playing in the original release order or the international one? I'm playing in the Japanese release order. So, Final Fantasy V is a Japan-only one. I'm a monster! Danger! The Cobalt Star! Mario, my sketch. The sketch I drew. The answer is in there. The hidden answer. Oh, it's time to use the rub the sketch. It's time, everyone. We would not be able to do this without DS technology. There's a second princess. So realistic. I rubbed it. Mario, what you see there is... If Princess is so good, why isn't there a second princess?
Let's go.
Oh, I forgot to check what level I am. I think Baby Luigi's 24 is what we found out. Oh, he's spiky! I didn't know he was spiky. Wait, that changes things. Baby Luigi is only 22. Oh, so then I am... Yeah, we're in the very early 20s. 21, 22, 21, 21. So I guess if people said late 20s as usual, then I am underleveled. The boss is level 25. Gotcha. I wish more RPGs would tell you a recommended level, because I don't like not knowing if I'm underleveled or overleveled. Hi, Diva. Hi, Callie has just summarily 215. Hi. Oh, for some reason, that message was a while ago. For some reason, my chat isn't scrolling on my end. FF Tactics Tactics is worse for grinding than FF5. At least FF5 lets you use most abilities without grinding, compared to Tactics where you often need to grind to get abilities in the first place. I disagree with that. I mean, obviously, there's also the idea of, like, how fun is the grinding, and I think grinding is actually fun in Tactics, whereas it's not in traditional RPGs. But I also disagree with the idea that you need to grind to use abilities in Tactics. Because of the way abilities work, and the fact you start with a certain amount of JP for every job, you can buy the abilities you want in Tactics without grinding. And you don't have to do stuff like, oh damn, I leveled up Mystic Sword. I got fucking Auto Shell now. Lucky me. In Egg we trust. What non-jump attacks even fucking are there? It's just the shells and the eggs and flowers, right? I guess in Egg we trust. Let me out, let me out, let me out! I couldn't get out. Egg gaming. Is he vulnerable to the debuffs? Oh, from ice? Fuck. I don't know the timing of that one yet. I just gotta hope he goes for fireballs. I can dodge fireballs. That timing is scary. Oh my god. Oh my god. This he attacks so slow. Oh no. Luigi's dizzy. Fuck. I think I have to heal Luigi. Oh, Baby Mario's fast enough that we get to actually revive Mario. Okay. Just in time to get knocked down again. shit! I got it. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, wait, no! I ate the wrong flower! I meant to do mix! Fuck! How many times do you have to hammer him for that counter to work? This guy's so ridiculous! Alright, let's try debuffing him. Oh, ice is critical against him. Alright, at least Luigi dodged. We got debuff too. Power down, defense down. Okay. Maybe Mario lives a hit now. I think we go ice flowers. If it's critical against him, we just go ice. Nope, he doesn't live a hit. We got another debuff. Speed down. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. He's not spiky right now. He's not spiky right now. We can use coffee flowers. Give me a Mario. $348. There we fucking go. Did we get him? Is that a kill? Oh, he's got a phase 2. Oh, fuck. Two. 3, 3, 3, yes. It's a countdown. Is that the doomsday counter? I think it is. I think if it gets to 0, we just lose the fight. I might be wrong. 3 Marios in a row. Good opening. We reset it. Okay, we reset it. We can reset it with that counter. Okay. The angle of the spike ball depends on how early you deflect it. Oh, gotcha. Thank you for the heads up. Thank you for the heads up. Okay, back to 4. We got him! Oh! First try! Technically second try. Close enough. .69 speed, nice. There's a Twitch spam bot? Oh, I didn't notice. Hold on. Thank you for the heads up. Let me go there and ban it real quick. Oh, you probably heard an echo because I had my Twitch unmuted because I was watching Stigurna, twitch.tv/Stigurna. Ban. You got Cobalt Star Shard number 5. That is the shard that was in Toadbird's possession, if I'm not mistaken. I presume that monster attacked them, hoping to take it for its own. Poor Toadbird, poor Kylie, this is a travesty. There's nothing we can do for them now, is there? Where did the rest of the Cobalt Star go blasting off to?
Yeah.
Oh, happies! What a relief to see it on return unharmed. Indeed, now the number of Cobalt Star Shards in our possession totals 5. According to my calculators, we should now have access to Shroom Castle. Back to adventure! If we rescue Princess Peach and defeat the Shroobs, we may be able to re-toadify these two. Holy moly, that fight! I like how we just leave them here. I absolutely adore this game. This game's great. It's definitely the awkward middle child, but it's great. This game's final dungeon. Oh, the Shroob Castle. Fair. Isn't it a really long final dungeon? Chat was telling me during Thracia that it's a long dungeon. Do you like Link to the Past Dark World? Oh, I haven't played Link to the Past. Or are you talking to Luna? Who also hasn't played Link to the Past. Level 30 is about where the final boss should be. Good to know. We'll probably not make it that far. Oh, yummy. Hey now, back at last. You've collected quite a few of the Cobalt Star Shards now, haven't you, boys? Why, you've got 5 seconds of Cobalt Shards. There's only one more to go. Professor, we have the data about the Cobalt Star. It appears to possess the power to remove the barrier from the past castle. Oh, yummy. How'd you come to that conclusion? Unless the Cobalt Star itself told you? It did! The spirit of the star materialized before us and gave us that very information. I see. Well, if you got it straight from the star's mouth, it's probably accurate. The end's in sight, guys! Well, think good thoughts until you're all safely back here.
Oh yeah.
Time in the third floor to the past castle. The time hole of the third castle to the past castle appears on the 3rd floor, fellas. You stay out of trouble now, although I guess that's not really an option at this point. Alright, yeah, final dungeon time. One of the best uses of the final dungeon is an evil version of the hub. I do want to eventually play the Zelda games I haven't played. I was thinking of doing something for the channel of it before Casual Jacob did his Zelda marathon, because I don't want to, like, overlap, you know, and steal his thunder or anything. Plus, I'm doing Final Fantasy right now, and after that, I've got an itch for Dragon Warrior. So, I've got a lot of stuff in mind for the marathons. I'm almost done with Yakuza. I'm on Yakuza 6 now. Haven't started it yet, but I'm on it. Is Jacob doing the CDI ones? He's not. He tried to get them to work, but couldn't figure it out. Which is a shame, because I know he likes CDI Zelda, at least in theory, even if he hasn't played them in practice. Dragon Warrior from Kung Fu Panda. Dragon Warrior is the, otherwise known as Dragon Quest. It's sort of the localized name for Dragon Quest. Or unlocalized name for Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest is the localized name. I can't believe we spent all that time on the platforming challenge, and then it turns out that that little ledge is a fucking trap. That's so evil. I'm, like, actually upset about that. Like, genuinely upset. Is there a bean in the library? I think that was just an arrow. Dragon Warrior is what it's called in Japan. Quest is what it's called outside. Dragon Warrior sounds so much more baller, though. By hinges and handles, the Cobalt Star is reacting with extreme agitation. Stupendimus! Now we can gain access if you follow. The Shroobs certainly have made their stronghold loathing cycle activated. Remain alert and keep your eyeballs open. All of you, back to adventure!
Okay.
The star wants to meet her sister. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Shroob Tanukis.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
We have 1 coin, so there's no downside to running away, I just realized. Dead again. Play the original Famicom Zelda? I actually have. Believe it or not. Ridley's Believe It or Not, but I actually have. I haven't done second quest, so you can call me a fake gamer if you've done second quest. Only if you've done second quest. I fucked up. I'm only 30 minutes into second quest, so I can't call you fake yet. I believe in you. You'll eventually gain the power to call me a fake gamer.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
I'm just doing this for experience, because I didn't realize we were under-leveled. I'm the real gamer. Gamer pride. Copy flowers. Alright, so there's gonna be a cave in here, yeah. Little cavey wavy. Oh, this is so tense. I was gonna say level up and then heal. Yeah, we can, after we get this, we can go back and heal. Oh, fuck! All the way back to the start for us. Fake gamer moment. Thank God this is the last one of these sections in the game. Yeah, I think it was cute the first time, but it wears on you after some time. I think the gimmick overstays its welcome. But I appreciate them trying something. Super fake gamer moment. So true, so true. I will never recover the gamer pride. I've been kicked out of the gamer pride parade. Fuck, Luigi! It's your fault, baby Luigi! Everyone who voted for baby Luigi is banned now. Since when are gamers considered fake gamers? Bad gamers considered fake gamers? Well, do you remember the difficulty post? The whole, like, you're a fake gamer if you don't play on hard mode and you should be kicked out of the hobby or whatever thing? Probably since that absolute scholar dropped his magnum opus. Holy shit, we did it. Real gamer confirmed. I've reported you to the FBI. Hey, you gotta undo that report now because I'm a real gamer now. I succeeded. Which means we're in real gamer hours. Real gamer hours confirmed. Super chill game. Holy shit, it's a snooze orb. The door to the final battle is open. Go Mario and Baby Mario. Go Luigi and Baby Luigi. Princess Peach is calling from inside the shroom-infested castle. Oh, is this another one of those, like, you gotta hit 4 areas thing?
Let's go.
I'm ignoring the beans now. I think we ignore the beans now. Now the snooze orbs have become woke orbs. I had a former friend who yelled about how Elden Ring shouldn't have an easy mode because baby fake gamers are ruining their hobby.
Let's go.
When I played with them, they ran a one-shot meme build. have you ever encountered in real life one of those people who think summons in Elden Ring is like cheating or whatever, using a mechanic built into the game? Only Souls gamers are unhinged enough to refer to a mechanic built into the game as cheating. It'd be like saying grinding in RPGs is cheating. Or that grinding is the secret easy mode. That's the other thing, is calling summons the secret easy mode is the most, like, eye-rolling moment of all time. Oh, yeah, we have to split. Okay.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Oh my god, you bitch. There we go. Danny really appreciates the power of the mixed flowers. I never used them on my first playthrough because they come so late in the game. I didn't realize they were this ridiculous. But I do like that they're this ridiculous.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Having them for free is all, like with Luigi for free, is also just really nice. The dinos are just straight up impossible to avoid without jumping on them once. I know that's how it was in Superstar Saga. I assume it's the same way in this, but so far I haven't had to figure it out. I had someone argue it wasn't truly winning to summon the companion. I did a storyline while simultaneously arguing it made the fight harder. Oh my god. Souls gamers, like, I say this as someone who... The Souls genre is one of my pet genres. I love all of the FromSoft ones and some of the non-FromSoft ones. Souls gamers are some of the most intolerable creatures you will ever encounter.
Let's go. Okie dokie. There we go.
That's the power of the fucking mix flower. Okay. 100 power on Mario, by the way. Is there a way for you to see your crit percent? There isn't. Technically, crits are called lucky in this, because critical means effective damage. Wait, what if we... Okay. Question. Do we think it's worth it to go dire free on Mario as well? Or I think we keep him rough. We keep him rough. Effective damage? Yeah, if you use like fire flowers, they're effective against certain enemies. Ice flowers are effective against certain enemies.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Oh my god. I think we just reset. We did just save. We did just save. I think we just reset. The laser hyper death that the Stark Star copies from the golems. Yeah. No, when we get to Bowser's Inside Story, Dark Star and Dark Bowser are gonna be an interesting one.
Let's go.
Fake gamer! We fake... For that to come immediately after the fake gamer comment! We fake gamer hours in here! Real gamers would never reset. Real gamers only play on permadeath mode. Wait, did you read the post? It's not, you can't be a real gamer if you do permadeath. Permadeath actually is the fake gamer mechanic. I found Lucky Chance War. It's stash over 8 minus enemy level, or stash over 4 minus enemy level over 8. Okay.
Let's go. Okie
AYXB. Are Iron Man's fake gamers? Remember the, I made a video on it. It's on Ice Rider. It's called, Don't Play at Easy Mode, I'll Cry. The legendary Reddit post. Made by the only true gamer in the world. About how you have to play on the highest difficulty unless the highest difficulty has permadeath. Why no permadeath? I mean, the real answer, because the answer they gave was it fundamentally alters the game and it wasn't designed around it. But the real answer is because they're complaining about people playing on easy mode while themselves not being willing to stand up to their own criteria, right? They don't like permadeath, so they're unwilling to play on it. Which, to be clear, is perfectly valid. But is not valid if you're not gonna let other people play games the way they want, right? BRB, I'm gonna go watch Ice Rider. Have fun. I've got the engage 0% going up as well. I'm trying to clear this area.
Let's go. Okie
So that the babies can have an easier time going back. Fuck. Oh well. What's your opinion on Alfred as a unit? Which Alfred? Thracia Alfred or Engage Alfred? Because I have very different opinions on the two of them.
Let's go.
Engage Alfred, I think, is legitimately kind of bad. I say kind of, legitimately very bad. Being a Lance user really does not help him. As well. Holy shit, these guys hit hard. His bulk is enough that enemies want to attack him early? What? I don't know what that means. His bulk is enough to enemies want to attack him early. Sorry, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be like facetious. His bulk? I'm assuming, is there a typo in that or something?
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Okay, we got the dizzy as well. Alfred doesn't prevent counterattack because enemies deal more than 0 damage. That's true of every unit though. Even Louis on maddening mode. Cause I'm assuming we're talking about maddening if you're talking about enemies not attacking you because you're too bulky, but that's true of literally everyone then. Louis takes damage on maddening mode. And Louis is the bulkiest unit you've got in terms of physical defenses. Now maybe if you put like some defense boosting skills on him, but then if that's the case, like, I mean, I don't even think Alfred is bulky. I think, doesn't he get like 2 rounded a ton? His bases are pretty awful and his growths are not very good either. And a lot of his bases are carried by his class, so reclassing Alfred is kind of out of the question, which hurts as well. We cleared a path for the babies. His defense isn't good enough. Yeah. I think he's a unit who suffers a lot from a lot of different factors. He suffers from the fact he's a lance unit, which I think is the least desirable unit type to be because there's so many of them. He suffers from the fact that his bases are not particularly good and his growths are not particularly good. He suffers from Engage's growths experience formula being particularly unkind to growth-focused units. So as an early joiner, he suffers from the fact that being horse-mounted isn't actually all that desirable, aside from Sigurd emblem, and then he suffers from Vander's existence because Vander uses Sigurd better than him. And by the time Vander falls off, you just get Amber, who's phenomenal.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
he suffers from his terminal illness. He does also suffer from his terminal illness. That is true. Alfred's existence is suffering. I would say the terminal illness character being awful is thematically good. I guess? Kinda? Alfred has a 40% defense, strength, and speed without his class growths. Is that even good in Engage, though? Like, genuine question. I don't think it is. Maybe his bases are just so far behind that it seems like his growths are bad because of the bad experience rate.
Let's go.
It could be that. It could be that I've Mandela affected myself into thinking his growths are bad because he never gains experience, because nobody fucking gains experience in that game. They revive each other? That's horseshit. His class growths are like only 10. Is that the problem? Is it his class growths? But then the problem is his class has good bases. So if you want to use better class growths, you reclass out. And then you lose the bases and you become an even worse growth unit. I should link the Alfred is not D tier video. I mean, if your argument is... I hope this doesn't come off as mean, but if your argument is some YouTuber has a hot take, like just speaking as a YouTuber hot takes are not super convincing to me. There's a reason people use the phrase YouTuber opinion. He has bad con. Does con actually matter in Engage? I think for most units, have bad con, right? So like, at that point it doesn't really matter. I don't know, I think people overstate the importance of con. Fucking like con plus instead of speed plus is the most fucking... I'm gonna die. 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 Fake gamer. Oh, they got to Gale Force me because of the speed difference. Con matters a little bit. When I say I don't think con matters, I don't mean it literally doesn't matter. I mean, people overemphasize con so much when the only way con matters, right, is in how it affects your attack speed. If a unit has bad constitution but good speed and they even out, like someone like Lapis, right? Lapis versus Diamant have about the same speed tier. And so the like Lapis has bad con, Diamant has good con argument really feels like it's missing the broader point, right? Or give a unit con plus. Oh, that's the one that like gets me the most, is people who are like, the early game characters get access to early emblem skills, which makes them better than like, Lapis is better than Kagetsu because she gets con plus. Yeah, let's just reset. Fake gamer moment. Alfred's class strength, speed, defense modifiers are 15, 5, 20, 15, 10, 25. It's the speed. I'm gonna need more than just numbers. I need to know what those numbers are. 15, 5, 20, 15, 10, 25 could mean literally anything. Like, is that his strength growth? Is that his defense growth? I don't think anyone thinks Con Plus is good anymore. Then you are a lucky person to not be interacting with YouTube comment sections. Let me tell you, people still think Con Plus is an argument for like Lapis over Kagetsu type nonsense. Those are the class growth modifiers. I know that. I don't know what growth each modifier corresponds to. Like, I don't know what order you put them in. You just threw numbers at me. I don't know what each number is. Strength, speed, defense. So 15% strength growth, 5% speed growth, 20% defense growth. Is that what it is? So then the conclusion is, have I just Mandela affected myself into thinking the growth rates are bad because it's actually the experience rate that's bad? Is that the conclusion we're coming to? I'm fine with that conclusion. It still means Alfred is bad. It still means Alfred is bad because he's got terrible bases and growing him is a Sisyphean task.
Let's go.
Alfred's bases are fine until Chapter 8. Till Chapter 8? Wait, we're saying until Chapter 8? Nah. Nah, no fucking shot. No fucking shot. I don't think his bases are fine even in his join map, but I understand that that's, you know, I'm arguing against someone who thinks Alfred is good, right? Chapter 8 is an absurd benchmark. Not even Vander has bases that are fine until Chapter 8. Alfred's ass isn't even competitive in 7. I think Alfred is an argument for the first undeployed unit in 6, right? You first undeploy someone in 6 that you knock a map. If I remember correctly. Well, that's if you get Jean. If you get Jean. I don't know. I'd feel Jean over Alfred. That's a second staffer. Second Chi Adept gives you some more flexibility than like a shitty Cav does. You choose between Jean, Bouche, and Alfred. Yeah, Boucheron's another undeploy. Boucheron's another undeploy. That is true. In fact, I think, as much as I love the Bouche, I think he's probably the better undeploy than Alfred. But then you get Yunaka and they both hit the bench, right? But I do think Alfred gets deployed on the Yunaka map. Because I think Boucheron is worse. In just almost every imaginable way. Why not Klon? Why Klon? Dude does decent magical chip. I don't think he's great long term, but like, I'll take 2 mages in that map. You have 5 bench slots in Chapter 7, assuming you do both the Jean and Anna paralogue. Alright, who rebench in Chapter 7 usually, right? Alfred, Boucheron, probably Jean, unless you're doing like, well, I guess second Chi Adept, right? Klon definitely hits the bench at that point. If we're benching 5 people, 7 is the Alchrist map, right? So I can see benching Etier if you only want 1 archer. Who else we benching? 5 is so many. That might be the bench Vander map for some people. I think Vander probably justifies it, depending, you know. Anna's benchable. Oh, right. I forgot Anna exists. Yeah, bench Anna fucking 100% of the time. I mean, unless you're doing the all-in Anna run. Which exists. You know, the all-in Anna run exists. Jean is more justifiable than Anna if you're not doing the Jean run. Compared to like Anna if you're not doing the Anna run. There's only 4 bench slots. Oh, well then it's easy. Anna, Alfred, Klon, and Boucheron. Bencheron. 7 deployed, 10 total. Oh, well then it's just Anna, Boucheron, Alfred. I got distracted by chat and failed fake gamer. Anna's a mage in a physical class until promotion. Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. How far is she from promotion? Like 3 levels? Anna's bigger problem is just, you know, growth unit moment. Growth unit in engage moment. Like, engage is just not friendly to growth units. Unironically, 0% Alfred with the defense bond ring goes until chapter 8. If he dies, leave him dead, and I'm wrong. What? I can tell you from having played 0%, Alfred does not perform until chapter 8, no matter what fucking rings you give him. That is, I mean, you'll see when the episodes come out, but Alfred is, Alfred is not a 0% unit. That is, I mean, unless you've got some strategies I didn't cook up. Maybe I just don't know the Alfred 0% tech. But, in my run, he did not do well. I did do some tech with him. I think he did some stuff in Chapter 5 that was nice. If I remember correctly. Oh my god, we were so close to killing them with that first flower. That's so sad. Alfred is so irrelevant, he's the only royal who's level 5 still, I don't know. He has functional Aegis. It's named something different, but it's basically Aegis. It's modern Pavise. Yeah, I remember watching a tier list where someone said Alfred's low speed is actually good because it gives him more chances to activate his personal skill, and I'm just like, but he would take less damage if he didn't get doubled. No, the low speed makes him tankier because if he gets doubled, he can Aegis more often. Engage is still kind of the Wild West in terms of just very bad takes. I think in part because it is such a straightforward game in terms of rating the cast that there haven't been that many like, there haven't been that many like stealthily this unit is good videos. Because the units that are good are not stealthily good, right? Like, the closest you get to a unit being stealthily good is Kagetsu convinces you he's mid by being in Swordmaster, but then when you reclass him, it's like, oh, he's obviously good, actually. I've genuinely seen Tamara put in S tier. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Tamara's bad for straightforward reasons, right? So that's why there's a lack of, like, here's why this unit is actually good, here's why this unit is actually bad. Because they'd be the most boring videos on the planet. And they'd just get people mad. They would just get the people who disagree mad, and they wouldn't convince anyone of anything because they're all just the easiest things to say, right? It's like Tamara's bad because her stats are bad, and Sandstorm is not a reliable proc. The closest you can get to interesting units is pointing out that Etienne and Alchrist are actually the fucking same thing. Because there's so much like rage war about those two units. Pointing out that if Alchrist can quad, his chance at Lunaing is the same as Etienne's accuracy, is like the most interesting engages Cascades. People should do hot takes more. I don't think a hot take is inherently good though. A hot take's only good if it's like, if it's actually got something behind it, right? Just shouting at something unhinged into the void like Anna top 2 is not a hot take. Or it is a hot take, but it's not like, it doesn't have value to it, right? Like, what's the logic there? I like growth units. Panette isn't surprisingly good. She even makes you think Berserker is good. Yeah, Panette, I used Panette in my first playthrough for like 2 chapters and then benched her because Berserker. No more Archer debates. Forges carry most units. Forges do carry most units, but then I'm sick of seeing like the Forge argument for like, if you point out that there's like favoritism on something, right? So, okay, for example, right? If you give Tamara a +5 javelin on her join map and give her access to all the best skills immediately, Oh, is there no back? Oh, no, there is backtracking.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
That's undeniably favoritism, right? But people will say that's not favoritism, everyone needs a forge. Yes, everyone gets a forge by endgame. Getting a +5 forge immediately in the mid-game is actually favoritism. Investment makes units good, therefore invest in everyone equally. I disagree with that. I do think you should give investment, you know, based on who benefits from it the most, and also who benefits your team the most, right? I don't necessarily think Engage is the best one to give an example of that for. But something like, you know, Fate's Conquest, right? Spending, it's 4,000 gold on Nosferatu for Odin is undeniably investment and / or favoritism. But it helps your team out more than that 4,000 gold would on, like, a bronze axe for Arthur, right? Odin can sweep entire portions on his own, which is something you can't say for someone else given 4,000 gold. Similarly, giving Mozu the first heart seal, right? Or at least the first heart seal. Those are both units that appreciate early heart seals. That's favoritism. You can't say it's not. But they benefit from it more than, like, Niles going to Dark Mage, right? And so I think that we can acknowledge favoritism while also not making it like a death knell in the unit. A unit can still be good even if they require favoritism. We should factor it in, right? No fucking give Radiant Dawn Jill every single stat booster in the world and then pretend you didn't. Like the old meta. But like give Radiant Dawn Jill a forge and she'll do fine. A forge and a Seraph and she'll do great, right? Figure out what investment helps your team the most and do that. It's basis cost versus reward. Yeah, exactly. Winter emission. You got it. You fucking nailed the hit on the head. It's the reward for the investment. Yep. People don't talk about the cheap +1 forges enough. For Engage or Fates, because I kind of brought up both. And Radiant Dawn. But Radiant Dawn, you don't want to go +1. Like, you have the money for more. So I'm assuming you're talking about either +1 in Fates, which, like, is huge, or +1 in Engage. In Engage, yeah. No, I agree. I think units who benefit from small forges over units who benefit from large forges, at least immediately, right? Like, obviously, by endgame, we've got the budget to give everyone, like, a +3 to 5 forge, depending on what they need. But if, like, I don't really know a unit off the top of my head who needs, like, a +1 to reach a benchmark, but someone who does, like, that's something, right? Archer Mozu is investment, but if the same investment gives you Troubadour Effie and the reward isn't the same. Yeah, exactly. And, like, that's not to say Archer, Mozu, and Wyvern Release are the only valid uses of the first seals. In fact, I would argue you don't even need to use the first seals on the pre-Chapter 10 squad, right? Like, remember, they're also part of a set of only 6 seals you get before, like, Chapter 20. I think it's valid to save one or both of those seals for someone else, right? Like, Laszlo might want it, Selena might want it. There's a lot of people who want those seals. Oh my god, we're in the upstairs. Oh, I forgot this is just Dark Hub World. It's so good. Oh, Toadsworths. I forgot about the evil Toadsworths. I fucked that one up. Does Nyx get credit for Hayato Dark Mage? I think so. In Rev, you mean, specifically? I personally do give credit. That's one of the reasons I have her above Odin. I made a video recently on Nyx versus Odin. And that was one of the things that got brought up. Those saucers overhead are preventing our progression. I wonder if there's any way to chase them off. For the time being, let's look for an alternative route. Evil Toadsworth time. Is it better to make a good unit amazing or a bad unit good? I think it depends on the game, but usually it's better to make a good unit better. Fire Emblem is a game where, in general, you're gonna want, or it's a series where, in general, you're gonna want a singular super unit instead of an army of okay people, right? Communism doesn't work in Fire Emblem. Because usually you want, like, 4 or 5 main people, and then a bunch of people supporting them, either as ship bots or, you know, filler combat, teaming up to do side objectives while they tackle the main objective, rally bot, pair up bot, heal bot. So I think in general, and it's case-by-case basis, but I think in general, it is more productive to... Oh, it's another ball time. Put up walls. They put up the ball walls. Filler combat's an important role, but some units can do that with less investment than others. I also think it depends on, like, how good are we making the bad unit versus does the great unit need support, right? Because if you're making a unit go from, like, dies to everything to gets, like, 3-rounded, then I don't think that investment's worth it, right? But if you're making a unit go from, like, dies to everything to murders everything for free, then that might be worthwhile, right? Like, that's why it's sort of a case-by-case. Mozu as a villager, pretty terrible. Mozu as an archer, pretty phenomenal, right? And can be a core member of your team. Conquest is also just sort of the exception in a lot of ways, because it is a harder game. And and you want to have like a more fleshed out team. Why not, without grinding, use everyone and have good stats? Well, because are they going to be good enough? In general, spreading out your experience hurts your team rather than helping it. That's why, I mean, it's the lesson of Jagens, right? Having a super strong Seth is so helpful in the early game, despite the fact that the other units are not super strong, right? Having a super strong Titania is so helpful in the early game, even though the other units are not super strong. That's kind of the lesson Jagens teach us, is like having a super unit or multiple super units is really, really beneficial, more so than having an army of equally strong people. And that's why, like, the Dawn Brigade tends to struggle in the early game, is they've got an army of equally strong people until Soth shows up, then they've got a super unit, and then things are easier. Right? Why did it begin moving all by itself, did it not? What's that? Control this and send those shroom saucers into obliteration? Of course, brilliant! And all thanks to Luigi. Quite an accomplishment. Do every paralog use all of your slots for everyone to be good on their own and paralog chain? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I don't really feel like arguing it. I don't really feel like arguing against this, because it feels like I don't know. As for the controls, of course. EXP is the limited currency. Yeah, and like during that paralog chaining, you could just spread things out and get everyone to like level 5 promoted. Or you could focus on specific units and get like level 15 promoted skills. Like, how does it benefit you to have a fuck ton of units that are all weaker, as opposed to someone who does, or, you know, a small number of people who do really strong stuff? Paralogs in particular are the ideal time for training up your over-leveled characters because they actually gain experience. So, like, wasting that on your under-leveled scrubs who can actually get experience on the maps doing their regular map jobs feels like such a waste. Like, how are you supposed to get a rally bot if we're spreading the experience out, right? Since you're saying paralog chaining, I'm assuming we're referring to fates. Although in terms of engage, it's even worse because the engage experience formula is so unfriendly, right? 7 level 5 Xanders don't win, 1 level 15 Xander, and 6 support goons win. To begin, you must strike that block floating over there. Hit it, if you please. I'm waiting for the... But Zoran did a train everyone run, so it's viable. If I'm being honest, I'm waiting for that. The blocks have appeared, and the meter back there has begun to move as well. You should be able to stop striking the meter by striking the corresponding block. In theory, I'd advise testing baby Luigi's. Okay, so we want it to be high. Baby Mario? Now it's Mario's turn. A, you want to turn too, Luigi? Alrighty, go ahead. Mario's block is different from the others. You'll understand once you hit it. Go, Mario, go. Oh, okay, this is gonna... I'm gonna be fully focused on this. Oh no, I don't want another explanation. Oh my god, this is finicky. This is like really exact in terms of where it wants you. Damn, I'm just outside. There we go. You don't have to move them all before shooting. Yeah, that's how I got the lower one. Luck cycle initiated. There we go. Okay. Oh, and now they're moving. Oh no, the dodge tanks! Okay, this is actually kind of fun. Until they dodge tank me. This would be fun as like a, like, what if it was like a tower defense type thing? And they're like coming at you or something. I love this minigame, this fucking minigame. This is fun! This is fun. I think I'm a fan. Oh, I was just shy. Okay. It's simple enough, engaging, and has a gradual difficulty increase. Yeah. There's no fail state either. Which I think is good, because I would have failed if there was a fail state fake gamer moment. Skipping conquest maps is why EXP is low, and skipping is harder than playing normally. Do people actually skip conquest maps aside from endgame, which they shouldn't, by the way? I mean, they should if they want to, right? Like, I'm not gonna tell people you're playing the game wrong, but I think people are cheating themselves out of a good time by not trying to play Conquest Endgame normally. That last one has a fail state? Oh, does it? They shoot back eventually. Maybe I'm just too much of a pro gamer to get shot at. Maybe that's what's going on, is I'm just a pro gamer, it turns out. Gamer license restored. People skip the stairway map. Oh, people do skip the stairway map. That's true. I forgot about that. And I think it's like fine to skip the stairway map. The other thing is, right, like, because of the way the Fates experience curve works, skipping maps doesn't actually hurt your overall experience that much. Because you get it back. Like, because of the way under-leveled units gain significantly more experience, Sakura map becomes a fucking experience pinata. Yeah. Yeah, so that's not it. Alright, am I missing something, chat? Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it. Because, yeah, if people skip, like, Fuga and Staircase together, which I don't think many people skip Fuga, but I did see Booper do it once because he got sick of playing it because he failed, like, 3 times in a row, which, like, absolutely fucking valid. Anytime that I fail a map, like, 3 times in a row, it's like, fuck that. Fuck that shit. I'm skipping it. But if you skip Fuga and Staircase, then the next map you just gain a fuck ton of experience on. Fuga's map is awesome. I agree. I like it in both Rev and Conquest. I think it's pretty darn. It's my favorite map in the series. Neato Burrito. I don't know if I would go that far, but it's a good one. It's a good one. It's got a cool gimmick. I believe we're coming up on a boss, right? It appears she can neither see nor hear us. Baby Mario learning how security cameras work. Oh, that voice! Is that Mario? He's come for me. It's possible the impact completed the circuit. I'm locked in a room all the way at the top of the statue. But how are you... The transmission's ended. The monitorization equipment seems destructified, and yet we've learned that Princess Peach is safe. I believe that pipe must lead to the underlevels. Come everyone, back to adventure. We gotta wait a bit for the bosses. Are there any bosses before the Princess Shroops? Or is it just Princess Shroops now?
Oh no!
It's only Princess and Shroopser. Yeah, Shroopser is like hardly even a boss.
Wow.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Now we got the sewers. The door to the oh, this is the same one.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Whoopsie doodles. Mario's never getting experience. He just keeps dying. Unit investment take. I like the high investment units. It depends for me. If a high investment unit, the payoff is being worse than what you get for free, you know, like Nino versus Pent type deal, I don't like that. I think that's very frustrating from a design perspective. Nino is awesome. Should I have used Urk as the comparison instead? Because Urk is not cute girl syndrome. Chat, what do you think is the unit that benefits the most from cute girl syndrome? That being like the Nephany types, where people will stan them as a unit because they're like waifu or whatever. Fire Emblem bad unit can sometimes do one thing, and that a good unit can't do. I disagree. I think in most Fire Emblems, that's just not true. What does Rad do that Jagan can't, right? Leonardo? Well, that's why I said most. But like, even with the Leonardo example, right? Like, what does Aaron do? Well, I picked one that he gets soldier bias, right? Because like, Leonardo is a bad unit with niches, right? But like, what's Aaron's niche? Having a big strength and defense growth that never works because the Dawn Brigade doesn't get experience? Soldier bias? Soldier is a class that is rare, and therefore people assume they're good or pretend they're good. You know, Nephany gets the best of both worlds. She gets soldier bias and cute girl bias and lesbian bias, even though she's not gay because Heather likes her. Or, you know, maybe she is gay, who fucking knows? Radiant Dawn does not elaborate enough to make a definitive judgment. It's rare for the player to control. Yeah, that's what I meant. Ace TLP moment, not your average soldier. Does soldier bias apply to Dev Dawn? I think that's like YouTuber bias more than anything. She's gay. I wrote 3K pages about her and Heather kissing. Camilla gets cute girl bias and is actually good. I think if anything, Camilla gets anti-bias. She gets the Gooner anti-bias. So many people hate Camilla because of the Gooners, and honestly, I can't even blame them. Because she's such obvious and kind of gross Gooner bait. Like, Camilla overcomes Gooner bait anti-bias by just being really fucking good. Most Fire Emblem teams can afford to have 2 or 3 bad units and still win without being harder for you. I'll go further. I mean, first off, I disagree that it won't be harder for you. It is harder inherently using a worse unit. But I think what you mean is that you won't like soft lock yourself. And I'll go further. You can sort the tier list from F upwards, right? And just go with, like, the worst units you have available to you at any given time and still win. Using a bad unit isn't a sign that you're bad at Fire Emblem. If anything, it's the opposite. Being able to overcome these challenges with less powerful tools is the sign of being good at Fire Emblem, right? Who gets cute boy bias? Usually either like the big himbos, like that punchy guy from the Three Houses DLC, or twinks like Algrist. That's what I would assume. But I'm also not attracted to men, so I'm just going off of what I've seen from other people. I mean, I'm also not attracted to video game characters. I should clarify. Like, I can't really, and maybe this is an Ace thing, but I just can't really conceptualize the idea of, like, attraction to, like, pixel art or, like, even non-pixel art portraits. But that's probably the ace. That's probably the ace in me. Amber deserves cute boy bias. Amber's awesome. I love Amber. Also, like, he doesn't need bias because he's just really fucking good to start out. Algrist stole all the cute boy bias. I mean, like, I think part of the other thing is, like, the reason that cute girl bias is a thing, but cute boy isn't. Like, if we're being just so for real, Fire Emblem is a fundamentally fairly conservative, series. A large part of Fire Emblem's audience is straight men, right? I like women sexually, but I've only ever been attracted to video game women as a bit. Yeah, like, me too. I will sometimes have, like, oh, butch woman, I'm so gay. Like, 7 siblings, right? I've got 7 siblings going on right now, and there's, like, a female butch hero with an axe emphasis. And it's, like, as a bit, you know, I'll do a bit about it, but I'm not actually attracted to, like, the hero sprite or whatever. Are these tunnels? No, they're not. No, they are. Oh, we gotta flatten them. Pancake baby time. It's interesting how 7 Siblings gives you the Jagan once you can also promote someone. Yeah, I'm not that far in 7 Siblings yet, so I don't really know about that. I haven't gotten any promotion items or anything. I just reunited the 2 families. Or the 2 halves of the family, rather. What did that do? Oh, now I can unite everyone. Okay. Alright, now the babies get over here. Babies. And this lowers the drawbridge. Tearing Saga's not a real game. Tearing Saga is real and it will hurt you. I like Tearing Saga. Okie dokie. Feels weird for Berwick Saga Peak to go TRS, not a real game. I mean, I like Tearing Saga, but I don't like Berwick Saga, right? So, like, just because they're both part of the Kaga Saga of it all, doesn't necessarily mean they're going to appeal to the same people. They're very, very different from each other. In, like, so many fundamental ways. They have some similarities in terms of, like, issues in terms of how much stuff is hidden from the player being potentially a bit of a problem. YAXB. Do you think you'll finish the game today? Probably not. In fact, I think I'm probably gonna end the stream soon because I have to have lunch. When we get to our next save block, I'm probably ending the stream. Berwick Saga isn't racist. I can neither confirm nor deny that. I did not get far enough. But I agree that that's not a high bar. The princesses are super long fights. Yeah, they're probably gonna be their own thing. Where's the... Uh-huh. How do the babies get over there? Did I miss something? Oh. Okay, this is it.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Is there a particular reason for LLL other than alliterations are cool? I felt like it. I just felt like putting an L alliteration. I don't know. Alliterations are cool. Yeah, I guess that's the reason.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Mix Flower Gaming. AXBY. Oh, whoops, AXYB. I want the world to know the most peak design of all is Kramer Berwick style. Berwick Saga. Did I not get to Kramer, or do I just not remember Kramer? Or Kramer? Did you rock out with any Supreme Slack drops? Yeah, I got one. Why? What are they? I didn't even look at it. Oh! Oh, this is really fucking good. Holy shit! What the fuck? I didn't even look at those. Is that just like, is that a rare drop or something? I got it on my first encounter. You can scroll back towards the beginning of the stream. FE4 legendary weapon moment. Yeah, we got the legendary pants. They're from the Evil Toadsworth, 2.25%. I got it on the first try. It's only a 2% drop. That's wild. Well, I guess I know what the next stream's gonna be titled. See y'all.